Hello, and welcome to another segment of Midweek Connections, when we are interviewing friends and members of our congregation. Some are newer, and some, like our interviewees today, live a little bit further away. So we are really excited today to be able to talk to Deborah and Pat Carrithers, who are coming to us all the way from
San Antonio,
Texas. So Pat and Deborah, if you could just start out by telling us a little bit about yourselves.
Well, we both love to camp, and that's something we've been indulging in since moving down here. I like to garden and read and bake and do crafts, and I sing with a local Threshold Choir chapter for local hospice patients.
Wonderful. Great. What about you, Pat?
Well, basically, I go along with all of that. We are retired. We relax a lot, but I also, I read a lot and follow politics, which are not much different in Texas than Indiana.
Okay.
And we have our two beagles, and I write my blog, the Beagle Posse Chronicles.
Okay. Chronicling the adventures of your pups.
Yeah, well, that and just, and other general life things, very lighthearted, humorous, nothing serious at all. In fact, in the Beagle Posse Chronicles, the Beagles talk.
Okay, great. Okay, well, we'll have to get the link to that make that available. So tell us a little bit about your connection with Central. You're in San Antonio now, but there was a time earlier in life when you were here in Indianapolis. So how did you get connected with Central?
Well, I was working. I came to Indianapolis to work at Disciple Central or Disciple Center, and then we just looked around for the right congregation to be in, and it was Central, and we found it to be, and we were there a little over 10 years. It's an absolutely unique community, and we partly discovered that at the beginning, but then spent 10 years discovering even more about it.
Not only discovering more about it, but being part of making it the community that it is.
We did. We were active, and that was very rewarding for us and helped us to get to know the members better. And you all became our family. And thanks to Facebook and other electronic blessings, we're able to stay in fairly close touch with everybody now. And attending a church locally didn't really feel like an option. It's there's no Disciples Church close to us, and none of the other denominations appeal.
Well, and there was no, and for whatever reason, in San Antonio, there is no open and affirming Disciples Church. And that's a deal breaker for us. If it's not an open and affirming church, that was a deal breaker.
And we want to continue to support the programs and people at Central.
So since the pandemic, and since we have been able to stream our services, are you feeling like it's a different kind of connection?
Yes, it's somewhat removed in a way. Although the fellowship time before the service is nice, I feel like I have more intimate access to more people in a shorter amount of time in a way. But yeah, it is different. But still, there's connection, and there's more connection than what happened if we were trying to just write letters or watch a video, a recorded service on a web page.
Yeah, so not the same as being here, but better than not having the possibility.
The sermons, the music, the prayers, everything just feels more immediate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, the other question that we've been asking people, I'm really eager to hear your responses because I know they'll be good ones. If you had the opportunity to bring with you to your experience of Central, whether that's virtual or in person, a fictional character from a movie or book or something. Who would you like to bring with you to Central?
Well, it took a while to decide this, but Deborah hit on it. So I'm going to let her talk about it.
Oh, so we both have the same character.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to invite Jim, the slave from Huckleberry Finn, because although there's still plenty of work to do, God knows, we have made so many strides and advancements in diversity and appreciating other cultures and traditions than when Huckleberry Finn was written.
Okay. Yes, and that's certainly a focus of our life together right now as well. So wonderful. All right, well, thank you so much. It's been great to chat with you, and thank you all for joining us, and be sure to tune in next week for another interview.